welcome back. It is another week, another grocery haul that we're gonna go through. Today, I hope you guys are having a great day so far. Welcome to my channel. I am Fit by J.Lee. So I've been starting to do these like weekly grocery hauls for you guys on my channel every Friday. A little grocery haul, a little inspo for maybe next week, things you wanna buy, things you wanna do, things you wanna do with your life. I don't know. Anyway, I've been doing them. They've been pretty similar, I think, like every week, but I just kind of like to show, like, even when you're buying consistent groceries, like ways you can kind of switch things up, make it a little more exciting. Maybe like your body's craving one thing and not another one week. They're like very slightly different, but they're also very much the same. So with that, let's get into these bags for today. But normally, if you watch my past videos, you know that I love roses and I love to buy fresh roses. And the roses that I bought last week are like still doing pretty well. I'm gonna get them. Okay, like look how beautiful they are doing. They're just so gorgeous. I'm obsessed. So I didn't really feel like I needed to buy new roses this week. And it's spring, so daffodils are in season, so I got a couple bunches of daffodils. These were like $1.30 for two, or $1.30 each or something like that. So like, you know, just simple, just nice. Little spring action in there. So I will plop those. What bag to do first? This bag. Let's do the big bag first. See what we got. All right, first we got lettuce for salad. I've been making big salads for dinner and kind of just like having that. I was having salads for like more of a lunchtime thing and just having like a small salad at lunch. But now I've moved to having salad at dinner and just throwing like a bunch of fruit and veggie and seeds and dried fruit and all the stuff, like all the toppings onto it. So just getting like a good mix of things with that. I got cauliflower rice. I use this in my smoothies, or I've been using this in my smoothies in place of bananas, because bananas are a very high sugar fruit. I'm just trying to cut back on the amount of sugar I have, even if it's natural sugar. So I am still eating fruit, but I'm just not like adding in the extra. So like bananas are really high in sugar, so I'm just trying to cut back on them a little bit, just a little bit. They didn't have these last week and I was so sad, but they had them. Brazilian cheese breads at Trader Joe's. Gluten-free, like pop a couple in the oven, like great to go with the salad at dinner or like just a little snack. I got frozen blueberries for smoothies. I'm pretty well stocked up on frozen fruit right now, but I go through the frozen blueberries pretty quickly, so I just grabbed an extra bag in case. I got baby beets. I love beets. I love beets. I think they are delicious. They're so good for you. Like, just, I get it. They're very like earthy flavored. They're not for everyone, so I get it. But I like to put like a couple of these on my salad as part of my veggie, and it's delish. All right, what else is in here? I got goat cheese for salads, crumbled goat cheese, and then I got a goat cheese mini like baby log for, I've been doing like some days having like cheese and cracker and like an apple for lunch, just like a couple crackers and cheese, just kind of like more snacky vibes rather than like a sit down meal kind of lunch, because if I'm on the go, it's just easier for me to be like standing doing work and like munching. And goat cheese is like lower in fat than other cheeses. It's also lower in lactose. It's like, it's pretty good. So this is just like a creamy goat cheese. Okay, these are new. So I saw these. I do wellness shots like every few days just to like keep my immunity up, and like, you know, it's COVID and I'm around people like all the time. So I just like to make sure that I'm taking care of my body. And I saw these at Trader Joe's. They're a little more expensive. They're Suja brand. It's a vitamin D and zinc shot with reishi and probiotics. And we all know, or if you've been following me, watching me, you know I love mushrooms. And I post about this quite a bit on my Instagram because there's a brand that I love, like a mushroom elixir brand that I put in my coffee every morning. And reishi is like delicious, so good for like your mood and everything like that. So love some reishi, love some probiotics too, gotta get those in. They don't look like a nice color, like it looks pretty disgusting, but that might mean that I like it because I like weird food. Yeah, I don't even know what's in these. Actually, this looks like it might taste pretty good. It's pineapple juice, apple juice, raspberry, ginger, turmeric, lemon, cherry, reishi, and then it goes into like the probiotics that are in here. So, okay. This might actually be a lot tastier than it looks. I'll keep you updated. Oh, what else do I have in here? Almond Beverage for the smoothies. Gotta keep it in the plant-based fam for those. Seltzer for me, because I'm gonna say this. Well, by the time this is aired, I will have started drinking again. If you've been following, if you've been hanging out with me, if you're a part of the fam, you know I've been taking some time away from drinking because my body just hasn't wanted alcohol. And it's been like a solid 2 months. Like I would say like I started towards the end of January, and currently, like me filming this now, it is the last week of March. So yeah, like 2 more months, just alcohol free. I do feel like good, I feel better, but I also like, sometimes I like a glass of wine, but like a glass. So I'm just easing back into it. But for the nights that I don't have a drink, I always do like a mocktail, and I base that with seltzer. Bag one done. Let's get into bag number 2. These are the crackers I've been getting, the cauliflower crisps. They are gluten-free. They're made with cauliflower and brown rice base, and they're delicious. I like the flavor. They're really like rich tasting, so they just taste like a little heartier than like a rice cracker would. I do have a brand of rice cracker that I enjoy, but it's not those. Okay, these are fun. These are gluten-free tortillas made with quinoa flour. I've gotten these before and I really like them. I might make some, well, I'll show you when I get all of it out. But basically, I got some canned salmon because I don't feel like cooking a whole salmon this week and like having it in the fridge and then having to eat it this week. I might just use like one of the cans I got. I only got a couple. I just like that it has a longer shelf life, so I don't feel like I have to use it right away. I don't have to like freeze it and thaw it. It's not super fresh, but I mean it works for me, and it's maybe not like the tastiest. Like I definitely prefer fresh salmon, but you know, if you're in a pinch and you're also pinching pennies, you can do this with tuna too. I make it into like a little tuna melt as this, and like fold one of these in half and just have half as a little like tuna melt situation. Tuna melt quesadilla. Delicious. I wouldn't normally buy canned things. Like I'm not a huge can person, but when it comes to like that, I don't mind it personally. I know some people do and think it's gross, but it's sure as hell convenient. I'll say that. I got apples. I got 5 apples for the week. I know they say an apple a day, but what I ended up doing last week is I bought the same amount of apples. I still have one left over. Some days I had them for lunch when I was putting beets in the salad, but when I ran out of beets, I put apple in the salad that changed the salad a little bit. I also got avocados to put in the salad. Just good healthy fats. I put like half in each salad that I make, so half of an avocado each night. It's like, I love veggies and like having a really veggie, colorful plate like that, because you can put so much on there and it can be a really voluminous meal without being a lot of calories. If you're counting that, I don't count calories, but like you don't have to think about it is basically what I'm trying to say. Is like you don't have to think about like, is this good for me? Like, is it bad? Am I eating too much? Like, your body can use all of those nutrients. So fuck yeah, like go for big salads, go for big veggie dishes. A lime for the seltzer. Super fun. I got popcorn because it's a great snack. I just get the kernels and I have, again, I've talked about this before, but if you're new, catch you up to